Hey guys, Paul here with Late Night Games. It is Friday, the 18th of April, the 18th day of our Vita Challenge, and it is Punishment Day. Now, I really didn't want to sing a Justin Bieber song, so I'm going to go with a makeup tutorial. Originally, I was going to have Mari come over to do the makeup tutorial for me, and I was just going to be her canvas. However, I was not able to get her help. She ended up really busy. So I'm going to have to wing it myself, and let's hope the results are okay. So first, I'm going to pose for a before picture. This is going to be something that we will compare to once I'm done to see just how much of a change I've made. See, this is the before. Nice and happy, isn't it? Okay, now, first thing you want to do is make sure your face is nice and clean, which I've already done, and also get your hair out of your face. So I'm going to do that now with a handy dandy hair tie. Doesn't have to look pretty right now. Just get it out of your face. Put it back in your face when you're done. Do your hair then. For now, you don't want to get makeup in your hair. It's a pain to clean, especially if you have such pretty hair as I do. Don't want to have to worry about cleaning that. That's most of it off my face. Good. That should do nicely. Now, some of these pieces are going to be fast-forwarded because it is going to take me a lot longer than a standard 5 minutes to do this entire process. I apologize, that's just the way it's going to have to be. So bear with me through some fast forwarding and I will touch base with you guys when I actually have something intelligent to say. Okay, so to start, let's get some tissue paper. Bathroom tissue, or toilet paper as it used to be called. I have very uneven skin and I have some fuzz and I don't want to get that caught up in the makeup. So I'm going to use some bathroom tissue to cover patches of my face. Now I'm not going to need full sheets for each part. Just small strips. Like a strip here on the cheek. Now, how am I going to attach this, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's see, how will this fit best? That looks good. So, I've got this handy dandy fluid here that I'm going to paint the material with. Kind of a glue of sorts. Not actual glue, though. That would be just gross. Okay. Now to attach this. I was going to go with this side, right? Yeah, this side here. This is why it's important to keep paper towels with you, because I got this goopy stuff on my hand. And clean hands are important to a good makeup job. I grab this paintbrush covered with the goop that I got, and I paint over it. A handy thing for the application process is also a nice sponge. Okay, I'll be back. I'm going to make sure that this is good and attached in a proper mirror. And I'm back. Unfortunately, I did get some of it into my beard, so I had to brush a lot of that out. It is kind of goopy. It's almost as though this stuff's like a plastic when it dries. But it's good and attached, so we're ready for the next step. The first step you want to focus on is your foundation. Now start with a little makeup wedge. Coat it in your foundation. Might need a little water just to loosen the foundation up if you haven't used it in over a year. Might just Just to continue, you want to get the base coat as everywhere you can, and not just the cheeks, not just the forehead, but you want to get this all over. And the most important part to get is the nose. So that's nice and even and right around the eyes. Closing your eyes will help you to get the surface of your eyes. Very important. And if you can, a little bit in your ear. Just so that way your ear blends in with the rest of your face. You don't want your ear not to be as beautiful as the rest of you. So we're done with the base coat, which is the big, hunky part. Now we take a nice detailing brush, and we get a nice little stack of multiple colors. And I'm going to start with this one here has a nice purpley gray color that I'm going to use. Make sure you go all the way up to the eyebrow as well, as you do not want any of that hideous flesh tone showing. And grab some of this yellow here. And we grab a sponge, and we just tap it along our cheekbones. This will be the highlight of our cheekbones. That helps define your cheekbones, make them pop a little more. But for every highlight, you also need a low light. So grab a little bit of your black. I've been through many blacks, so I have to find one that there's still some black left. There's a nice black. Put a little dab on your finger and use it to hide in anywhere that there normally would be a shadow. That's where this takes some effect. Grab a knife, very careful here, and you cut. Be very careful here not to cut the actual skin. You just want to cut this coating here. You want to make sure that there's a cavity here. This cavity is going to be your best friend. A couple loose little lines in here is okay. So you start with a nice wide brush with some black. Nice red. A little bit of red. Put it on your brush. Just go over top of the black. One thing I forgot to mention is when you are going underneath with when you are doing the black, another thing you want to do is actually angle your brush and go just underneath the tissue paper layer we created through these holes. That will give it much more of a shape to it and a depth. So you want this to look like it's an actual hole in your face. See, and there you have it. Now that's a pretty good face wound there. Now I've noticed, looking at myself, I'm lacking a little bit of gray up on the top. So anytime you find that you're lacking a color, just go ahead and add it. It's an important step that many people miss. You take your black, do a thin coat on your lips. Apply it much like you would make lipstick. And a little more. You're not going to get the entire red of your mouth gone, but that fleshy look you want to get rid of. You want to make it look as nice and decayed as possible. Just go around, look for places that will add a little more shadow. If you have liquid blood, this would be the time to do it. What you can do, just to give an effect of a dried blood, you grab a little bit of red, and you trickle it straight down with the brush angled, nice downward trickle. Okay. And then, find a darker red. You will have one if your stack has got the right colors in it, which mine thankfully does. A brownish red on top of a bright red will look dried up. Now the darker color you want to fan it over top, while the bright you just want to have the trickle. Smear it a little bit into your beard. That's okay to get in your beard because your beard's going to have blood in it from an open wound. Now to finish it off, so that it stays, have a little bit of talcum powder on a nice fan brush. And just all over. Move your hair out of the way and all over. That'll help seal your makeup in. Make it less likely to run during the day due to sweat and various other issues. So now, you're ready to go out on the town looking a little... What's the word for it? Ready for the occasion? Now, of course, you'd cover your neck. You'd wear some torn up clothes. You get some fake blood. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make fake blood. Plus, I didn't have cornstarch to make fake blood on my own. Actually, do I have fake blood? One moment. No, I don't. And that's just a little too bad. And there you go, guys. My makeup tutorial with the only type of makeup I know how to do. But that's where we're going to end today's video. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.